Nice, right?
I like
kind
the
of
gold.
champagne-ish.
I like the, what do we call it? We're calling it gold. It is like a champagne gold. Good evening. We are live on HSN. We might not know it sometimes, but we are Mr. Aaron Berger.
Sometimes we think we're just in our living room.
I know, it feels like that. We spend a lot of time here. But we are always excited about our innovation event. That is something that only happens twice a year. We get to showcase the latest, greatest things. Quite frankly, many of which before any other place in the country. In my hands, I do have a stunning, brand new 2016 HP laptop just launched. This is the new style, the new feel, the new look. It has the new sleek design. Everything about it is upgraded, but this is the one with the brand new AMD processor inside. What does that mean? It means that it's mega powered, not super powered. That's so yesterday. This is mega powered. A lot of you have ordered already. Is it 128 have sold already today? They saved this just for us, but already 128 have been sold. Wow. I have 450 remaining. Again, a lot of people searching for new laptops come to this and they say, hang on a minute, I get the new AMD processor, I'm in. If you order with us, 6 flex pay, free shipping and handling, tons of extras, retail value nearly double our price, and it's on VIP financing. 12 months brings the price down to $49. We do expect this to be completely spoken for. Gold, I only have 3 dozen, so don't look at the gold for too long. I don't have a lot of those. There is blue, there is purple though, and a beautiful silver and red. So all the colors are fantastic. Aaron, I suppose at the heart and soul of any laptop is going to be that processor.
Absolutely, and there is a brand new one that we've got to talk to you guys just a little bit about today. This is the AMD processor, the AMD A9 processor. A couple of things to know about AMD right from the beginning. They are the processor that powers the world's most preferred game systems. So if you have any of those box systems and you know the specific graphic gaming systems, those you're going to have an AMD processor inside. And you can tell when you take a look at the screen and you see these kind of resolutions and you see this kind of video quality, you can understand why. Did you know that AMD processors power the Orion supercomputer? Are you serious? I mean, that really is speaking to some power. The largest high-definition display in Times Square is powered by AMD. So all of these things kind of lead back to if graphics are important to you, if you like good graphics, if you like to be able to watch a movie, if you like to be able to stream on Netflix or any of your favorite channels, you're going to love this. And in fact, we're giving you kind of a look at AMD right here. And again, this is the A9 processor. And as I said, they power the leading gaming consoles, the leading personal computers. If it can game, which certainly this computer can do, imagine what else it can do. Share content wirelessly to your TV. Can your television do that now? Stabilize shaky home videos. Look at that. It automatically will boost image quality for you. So this is the first time that we've had this computer. There's a couple things I want to show you about it just in terms of its design that are extraordinary. Before I do, just sort of a quick rundown, and you can see these when you look at your specs over there. It's the most RAM that we've ever done in any computer. 8 gigabytes of RAM. RAM is what allows you to multitask, and if you take a look here, you'll see that I have, gosh, I don't even know, honestly, how many programs I have running here, but I know how to find out. I have something like maybe 8, 9, 10 programs all running at the same time. And of course, in a touchscreen format, as you can see. So all of these programs running, no pausing, no waiting, no hesitating. That's thanks to the 8 gigabytes of RAM. This has a full terabyte hard drive. It's one of the largest hard drives that we've ever done. And 2 things that you just don't see very often, well, 3 things really. One is just the design of the computer. Do you see this cool kind of like stripe, almost like an ombre stripe across the bottom? It's just really, it's nice design. It's really beautiful design. That's number 1. Number 2, there is an optical drive built in. And I mentioned this, in a computer that only weighs 5 pounds, that has, you know, the most hard drive we've ever done, that has, it has one of the largest hard drives. We've one day done a larger hard drive. It has the most RAM that we've ever done. It has the latest and most powerful AMD processor we've ever done. You're also getting an optical drive. Less than 50% of computers and more like 30% of computers now in the US have an optical drive built in. Less than half. Obviously you want one to watch movies and to be able to record things, to be able to play music, all of that. Here's the other thing I want to show you all before we do anything else, because it is so special and so unique, and that is this computer has a backlit keyboard. And I'll tell you what, I always use that as one of my litmus tests because I know what computers we sell here and I know how infrequently we sell a computer with a backlit keyboard. Any other brand would have to be, I asked my buyer about this earlier in the year, we would have to sell for $1,000 to have a backlit keyboard. But we're selling HP, the #1 computer manufacturer in America, and they're also the #1 partner. We sell more HP at HSN than any other brand, so they do things for us they don't do anywhere else. And I'm sorry, one last thing I forgot, Bang & Olufsen sound.
Yeah.
It's also the best sound, because this is the Pavilion series, the top selling HP series. It is the best sound, I can say very genuinely, not only in any HP computer, but in any computer I've ever sold, and I've sold dozens of brands.
Okay, so the two quick things. First is, if you don't need a new computer right now, if you're not looking or searching for a new laptop right now, just remember us next time you are, because HSN is now one of the biggest laptop retailers, computer retailers in the United States of America. So when you ever do decide that you need a new laptop for you, the kids, somebody in your family, please shop with us, because we have deals that nobody else has got. What we're excited about tonight is that HP, which is one of HSN's biggest brands, I mean, amongst everything from fashion, beauty, electronics, HP is one of our biggest brands. They have done something for our innovation event. Now, you can see it's already rated 4.5 stars online. This is the first time it's ever been on air. This is the official launch on HSN of the brand new AMD processor. So when Aaron showed you the keyboard that lights up, when he told you that it's Bang & Olufsen sound, when he showed you that it's a touch screen, when he showcases all these features, it's because this is the top of the line. I mean, this is the, you know, this is the Rolls Royce, as it were, of laptops in our hand.
Indeed.
Now, we have lots of great laptops, but for somebody out there that is shopping for best of the best, for our innovation event, that's what this is. So we only have 10 minutes left, Mr. Berger.
Super fast.
We just sold another 4 dozen with everyone on the phone line. About 330, I would say, left before it's completely sold out. If you want the gold, fewer than 2 dozen now left. Just take a look at the colors, because the colors they're all good. There's blue, there's purple, there's red, there's silver. I just want to be clear, because Aaron is here regularly with great laptop offers, but the innovation event is centered around 2017 technology rather than yesterday's technology. So we're looking ahead rather than to the past. For those of us that want the latest model, the most upgraded model with all the extra features, this is yours. But again, it's not one that we are able to restock. When this one is gone, it's sold out. We have lots of great laptops online, as Aaron will tell you, but none of them compare spec for spec for what this has got.
This is an executive quality laptop. That's really how I think about it. It is an executive quality laptop that any student, that any amateur, certainly that any gamer would be absolutely crazy to have. It weighs 4.6 pounds. Okay, it's the #1 selling screen size in America, because it's that Goldilocks size. It's not too big, it's not too small. It is genuinely just right. It goes with you wherever you want in a 4.6 pound package with an extended battery life. One of the things that I haven't said, or a couple things that I haven't said, the battery life is extended by about 1/3 because of the new AMD A9 processor. The overall performance compared to an AMD processor from 2 years ago. So we're talking about 2014. We're not talking about from 2002 or from 1998. From 2 years ago, the overall performance has improved 50%.
Wow.
Not 15, 50%. That is a huge boost in speed and productivity and ability, just really sort of head to tail. Now, the next thing that we haven't said, that we haven't mentioned, is all of the additional things that we include at HSN that nobody else in the world does. The value of what we include, all of the software, all of the services, which we're going to show you, $439. Over $400. So here they are. Think Free Office, excuse me. Think Free Office allows you to, Think Free Office allows you to create, edit, and view Word, Excel, and PowerPoint programs. You saw a PDF program there to burn and rip PDFs. Hallmark Print Studio, over 1,000 Hallmark cards that you can print on your own. We're getting into card season, for goodness sakes. Halloween right around the corner. Thanksgiving, Christmas, Hanukkah, all of your card days. A full year at Loopster. Loopster lets you create and edit movies and photos on online. It's just superior. The other thing I'd like to do, I'd love to take you guys, Adam, when you're ready, on a tour of the computer.
Mr. Berger, you might as well just go for it, because this is quite honestly selling by itself. This is the innovation event where this is all the new stuff. This is all the new stuff at the rock bottom prices. So we're looking ahead, but really with Black Friday prices from last year's model, this is the latest model. Gold, they are telling me to put the gold away, so I will do just that. If you're on the phone, you will get it, but please do not be upset if it's not there. I want to draw your attention to that amethyst purple, which is spectacular. That red is probably the best red they've ever done. Again, it's the new 2017 model. The silver, maybe I could grab that silver. Can I do that? Do you mind if I just... we could just very discreetly take it out of the shop.
No one's noticing it.
Nobody will notice that. This is that platinum color that we really love as well. Okay, so it will sell out, folks, because it is the brand new AMD processor. This is the power that we've kind of been craving.
It is for so many of us. There's one thing that I should say. So many of you know our big innovation event is this weekend. It's going to be huge. Our preview, our true preview, is Saturday, and then all day Sunday we have a full 24 hours of innovation. However, this product will not be there. It was scheduled only for Adam's show tonight, because we have, been doing some other smaller sort of previews along the way. This is the only time that this computer is available. And I just mentioned that I know a lot of people have been waiting for an AMD A9. It's something we've never had on HSN before. So yes, that's here. I know a lot of you guys, and I get emails about this all the time and Facebook comments. Say hi to me on Facebook. I'd love to chat with you there. A lot of people ask me, Aaron, when are you guys going to have a lighted keyboard back? That's something that we very infrequently have, a backlit keyboard. So this means you can be in bed at night, you can be planes, trains, and automobiles, you can be in a dark library, you can be anywhere, and you can still be computing to your heart's content. It just shows you every single feature, without exception, is upgraded. The Bang & Olufsen sound. Bang & Olufsen is a Scandinavian sound company that makes some of the best, frankly, some of the most expensive speaker systems in the world, and well worth it. Their sound is built into your new computer. So not just an extraordinary video experience, because you're getting it from AMD, and don't forget, AMD is the world's leading processor for game consoles. If this computer can do gaming, imagine what it does on your videos. It also has, I love this video. You guys, nobody else has this. So usually your computer has, and don't tune out. I know this sounds like kind of nerdy tech talk, but it's interesting. It really is interesting. Computers usually have a central processor, and they usually have a graphics processor built in, okay? This computer combines them together. So your central processor and your graphics processor are one piece of hardware. We're really in the midst right now in technology of not just a software, but a hardware revolution. I was listening to a great show about that on the radio today, on NPR today. So instead of being a graphics processor here and a central processor here that have to communicate with each other, so it thinks about it here, gets the information over to the screen has, so it usually takes about 3 processes. Now it doesn't, because they're one piece of hardware, so all the information moves that much faster. Like I said, this computer is 50%. That's a big difference. 50% faster from a computer from just a couple of years ago, from just 2014, just 2 years ago. Okay, my quick tour around the computer, because I am darn near out of time. I'll start on this side. There's an Ethernet port, there's an HDMI cable, very important, in high definition video and audio. A lot of computers leave that out because it's expensive. This is your USB port. It's a USB 3.0 port. I have popped in Viper antivirus, and I want to specifically call out Viper antivirus today because we're doing a bundle that we don't normally do. It protects 5 computers for the life of 5 computers, and it protects 5 Android devices. So your Android tablets and your Android phones, you need to protect those things. You do your banking and your shopping and all of that on your Android devices as well. This protects 10 devices for the life of those devices. You never pay to renew it, but it stays current every day. It ends up being less than $7 a device. It is one of the least expensive bundles we've ever done. So I just wanted to point that out. If you've been waiting for an affordable Viper that protects your computer and your Android devices, this is the one. I love this 5.5 bundle. So on the other side, you have 2 more USB ports. You have a port for earphones, of course, or for earbuds, I should say. Of course, you have the built-in Bang & Olufsen sound, so you don't need that. But if you ever want to listen privately, you certainly can. And then right here, such a big deal, Adam, as you well know. An optical drive, not just a player, not just a DVD CD player, but an optical burner as well. It is a true multi-level optical drive.
You get it all. Folks, we're now officially limited quantity. This platinum silver, now the #1 seller. The blue is doing very well. Purple is actually in second place, and then the red. Gold, of course, is officially sold out, so thank you for your calls there. It's just spending the same amount of money, but getting a lot more. And I think I wish it was like that with everything in life. You know, this is a laptop that you can't overlook the features. The AMD A9 processor is really the guts of this, and that's why this is such a popular item tonight. We have lots of great laptops, but none of them have the A9, and the A9 is truly the preferred one at this stage because it's the most advanced. It's the newest one. Yes, it weighs just over 4 pounds, so it is light. It looks beautiful. I mean, it is the best looking one from HP that we've featured yet. This beautiful color combination, the stunning stripe design on the front by the gesture pad. I mean, just everything about it is extraordinary. The illuminated keypad as well. Bang & Olufsen sound. These, you know, and there are other HP laptops that are $599, but they don't have Bang & Olufsen sound. There are other HP laptops at $599, but they don't have the illuminated keypad. So these are all, you know, best options and features that people can get, but they just pay more and more and more. You're getting it for a flex pay of $99. So when you order today, if you're brand new and never shopped with us before, you spend $99 plus tax, and we send this immediately to you. So your son can have it for college, you can have it for that new home-based business or that new online course that you're taking. It's your brand new laptop. Then every month, for the next 5 months, we take another $99. No fees, no interest, no charges, no applications, nothing. It's like layaway, but better. Rather than waiting, then getting it, you pay like 1/6 of the price. We send it to you immediately, and you're not charged anything at all in terms of interest. Now, if you do have an HSN credit card, we're doing 12-month VIP financing, and that brings the price down to $49, so that's a great way to shop as well. I'm thrilled they gave this to us tonight. As Aaron mentioned, it is a preview event for the big innovation showcase later this week. This will not be seen again. This is really the superstar of the day when it comes to laptops. It has been the innovation laptop that we are featuring on this big Wednesday. So if you like it and you want to take a chance, go for it. If you just want to see how powerful it can be, you've got 30 days with our money-back guarantee. But Aaron, for something that we do use a lot, for something that now gives us more interactivity with the touch screen, you know, this takes us into that next level of what we can achieve and what we can do.
It does, and I'll show you that with the touchscreen. Windows 10 is built in, the latest version of the Windows operating system. So as we take a look at the touchscreen, I'm just very quickly here in our last minute or so, I'll show you a couple things built into Windows 10. There's something called the Microsoft Edge browser, so you can now actually edit when you're online. You see I'm on the Viper webpage. I was telling you guys, this is the Viper that protects 5 computers and 5 Android devices for the life of those devices. And you see that I can make notes on this. I can say this protects 5 computers. I can say it protects 5 Android devices as well. And then if I wanted to share, you know, sort of the editing that I've done on this web page or that you've done on any web page, you just go right up here to the share button, give it one little touch, and now you can share this on Twitter, on Facebook, on Mail, on messaging, on OneNote, et cetera, et cetera. Also, your start button is back, so all of those start things are at your fingertips. Last thing I'll mention, just real fast, a barrier for a lot of people is they have a computer and they think, well, I hate my computer, but I don't know how to get everything from my old computer to my new computer. We have Pcmover. All you do is download a piece of software, and then you plug this cable in. It plugs in one into your old computer, one into your new computer. The cool thing is it moves all of your files and all of your programs. So if you have Microsoft Office, if you have those kind of things, don't need to go find your old, you know, application codes, and it will even erase and format your older computer to government standards so that you can sell it and know that you don't have any private information still on it.
Certified by Microsoft as well. It's a great, great product. And even if it's not this laptop that you're buying, buy that for any new computer that you're buying, and that solves that problem.